Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath, and today we are coming live. Well, we're not streaming live, but we are coming live. I'm very much live here in Paradise. Those overwater bungalows specifically were something that I wanted to manifest. I'm not in them, as you can see, but I am on my own balcony in a amazing bathtub, well, hot tub, water tub, whatever, and I'm doing a sacred bath. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I already have it started, a lot of the stuff in it, but I wanted to, we're doing sacral very specifically, so shimmer bath dust. So we're going to add some of that powder here. It's super orange. It's got mica in it, sustainably sourced, of course. And we're going to do a very sacral bath. I couldn't think of a more beautiful place. We are in Negril, Jamaica, at the Princess Senses Mangrove, which is the largest resort on the island. It is 100% magic. I am here to officiate a wedding, which is happening in a few hours. And before I do that, I wanted to spend some time getting my energy fully aligned. This is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it kind of makes the water shimmer. That's why I have the bubbles off, because I wanted you to see. There's bubble bath in here too, but it's gorgeous. And to balance our sacral and solar plexus, let's see if I can reach it, I have from Lush. Bag is raggedy. It's been through customs and everything else. It was inspected. They're like, what's this? I'm like, it's a bath bomb for my sacred bath. Anyway, this lemon bath bomb from Lush. It's so pretty. And it smells divine. So we're going to do, look at the colors on that. So pretty. A little bit of, with the leaf even. They are so detailed. Anyway. So we're going to do a lemon bath bomb, which sinks like a stone. Hopefully it'll start doing its magic soon. So, oh guys, take time for yourself. I'm honored to be down here to do this officiation and to help these people bring in a new chapter of their life. My friend that's with me is on the beach, actually down there, talking with our butler, and the butlers here are amazing. If any of you guys are thinking of coming and you want to stay on the platinum side, there's a couple of sides here. Not that this is an advert for the hotel, but I will give you a little bit of information. There's a family side, and then there is a adults only. We're on the adults only side, and it is all inclusive. So it is fantastic. And the service is top notch, complete with text, good morning queens, all that jazz. I could not ask for more. It's been absolutely lovely. So anyway, it's been work though too, because I'm here to do work. So yeah, you can play a little bit, but there's also work to do. Those overwater bungalows are something that have been on my bucket list for a long time. It's on my vision board, and it is in the Maldives specifically. There's a place called Officiant, and it's off the coast of Sri Lanka in the Maldives. And it's the place that I have wanted to go for, I can't even tell you how long. And of course, I did not pick where we are currently at, obviously. This was chosen by the bride. She visited 5 different resorts from Costa Rica to Brazil, to the Bahamas, and this is the one she decided on to host her over 80 guests, and I couldn't agree. Fantastic choices are made, but the point is that when I saw that this all-inclusive had these overwater villas, I thought, oh my goodness, my manifestation is getting closer, because that's something that I've manifested a long time ago. I didn't know if it was going to be a possibility. I just knew that when I get there, it will mean something for me, which signifies that the work that I've put in is paying off, and to whatever degree making it means I've made it. We all have our own personal milestones. And this place, now back in the day when I was researching, and I remember looking at the prices and being like, that will mean something. And I could go to Officiant Fushi today, but I want it to be in the right way, and I want to feel completely relaxed about it, and I don't want to be stressed, and I want to know that my life and my lifestyle can support it, and it wouldn't be like I could go for 2 nights and eat like chips that I brought with me. You guys know? That's the magic of manifestation. It doesn't come overnight, and you may see the highlights of people's lives. Like, this would be the thing if I was an Instagram girly, that someone would put on Instagram and be like, oh my goodness, another amazing vacation, another day. Nah. This was definitely something I have contributed to, meaning specifically. And I think this matters because you can look at something and assume, but anytime that one of my clients wants me to officiate, and I've done several destination weddings, the stipulations that I have on my website are that they will cover the lodging for one of the nights for sure, as well as some other expenses, because after all, it's them that wants to be in a destination place. Now, I've been out here for days and days longer and have a couple more days left, and that was on my dime. Does that make sense, guys? So nothing is unnecessarily given and nothing is free. And work is happening, and work has been happening, and triages have been happening, and management of emotions, and talking off of ledges, and all the things. It's been a Tyler Perry, Eric Jerome Dickey kind of weekend, I guarantee you. Anyway, we're hours away, so after this sacral bath, I'm going to head myself into the shower and begin my makeup routine and get my life started. The lemon bath bomb has dissolved finally. It's lovely. The water is so orange and magical. Oh, magic. Magic. I love it. Anyway, so this is something that takes time. This manifestation has taken time. And I thought it was really cool because, again, it's not something that I chose, but then I end up here. And this part of the resort specifically is very reminiscent. And right out there, there's a little island alcove out there that they have weddings and various things on, receptions and dinners. Excuse me. And you can reserve it. But nevertheless, this looks like the Maldives to a certain degree. The water is bluer in the Maldives. This is Princess Census and Mangroves, which literally means, if you look over here, those trees are mangroves. I grew up in the Florida Keys, and those trees are indigenous to our area, and they grow from a little stalk that you can find floating whenever you're swimming. If any of you are familiar, when you break it open, it has rings, and those are the very beginning of an island. Any island you see is grown from mangroves. So in order for them to create this spot, and the reason that the water isn't as clear, they had to clear out mangroves that were here, and they're building and building and building. And a lot of the staff live here on site as well, because Jamaica is a very, very big island, the biggest island in the Caribbean. And so some of them have to come hours and hours and hours to work, so they have staff lodging. Nevertheless, they're expanding this place, but it's not like the waters of the Maldives. But girl, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Grew up in the Keys, West Indian parents, so ocean water, island water, same for me. Absolutely delighted anytime that I can be in a space where I'm really getting to enjoy the beauty of things. So good. A wonderful time. Anyway, take your baths, do the things that you can. This has been an incredible day, incredible opportunity, and I'm grateful. Anytime I do work like this, I learn something about myself, I learn something about humanity, I learn something about my patients. So all of those lessons have been taught on this trip. We had a fabulous time, all-white party boat ride yesterday, where the turnip was upturned. It was turned up. It was so much fun. So much fun. A gathering of beautiful people. A beautiful text that went out this morning by the matron of honor, getting us all ready for the day as we're going to hold space for this couple to join in union. In any case, I've had great company. It's been just a good time. But all of that happens one manifestation at a time. Again, I keep getting distracted with the advert for the hotel, but these villas being here, these overwater villas, are the way that my angels are saying, not yet, but soon. Because again, I didn't choose where we were going, and she made several selections, or she made several, she shopped around, let's just say that. And this was the place that she felt could really bring to life her vision. And when I saw it, I thought, this is on my vision board. And I even looked to book in the overwater villas. They're dumb expensive. So that's why I say, staying in one of them. If you ever see me filming from inside of one of those, run. Run for cover. Your good sis made it, okay? So, because on any island that you are, I've done a wedding in Barbados at Sandals, and they had rondevals, not over water. I think there's some over water in St. Lucia, and there's a few places in the Caribbean. I think Antigua as well. My mother's home country does some overwater villas too. But really, if you're in Bora Bora and the Maldives, they're the ones that have really kind of got the industry on lock. And for me, off the coast of Sri Lanka, not far from Dubai, it's a vibe, it's a moment. So if you see that big flag building come into frame ever, please know your girl did her big one, and I didn't do it, the angels did, because that will be the miracle and the magic for me. Nevertheless, take time to do your relaxing. I don't know if you can hear, guys, I'm so relaxed, and I'm completely sober. Yesterday, there was no sober to be found, but today, the butler came in, he was like, would you like another bottle of gin? I was like, no more Bombay for me, no more Bombay and Sapphire for me, thank you. We did what needed to be done yesterday. So anyway, guys, all dreams come true. Even if you feel like you're just adjacent to your dream, it's still coming true for you. So do the work that you need to do, put in the time that you need to, and wait as the manifestations come to you. This couldn't have been a better situation. The relaxation of it all, the fact that I didn't actually know where we were going to go, meaning, of course I knew eventually, but I had no hand in the selection, obviously. And when I saw those villas, I said, man, angels, you didn't forget about me. And they said, no, because you haven't forgot about us. And that's another thing, collective. Pay attention to the spirit team you trust. Talk to them, connect with them. Everything doesn't necessarily go the way you want it to, but they're always moving the universe around to get exactly what you deserve right to you, like signed, sealed, and delivered. Now the music is getting louder, so I'm going to log off here because I don't want any copyrights. And I see my friend is about to make her way up, so I want to jump in the shower before she gets up here. All right, guys. I love you. Get outside, ground, get in some amazing bath water, and just vibe, but also know that your manifestations are not far from you, even if it's something. Look at that, guys. There's a spider on the wall. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of it's dark. Of course there's a spider on the wall. Of course there is. I don't know if you guys saw it. A little jumping spider. There it is, making an appearance. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Symbala, I'm shouting you out, sis. I can't make this ish up, man. You can't make it up. I haven't seen a single bug the whole time I've been here. And now as we're talking, in a sacral bath, there's a spider over there. Well, guys, the spider totem has to do a lot with narcissistic energy. And for me, there's a lot of symbology. I've had to make peace with spiders because in the shamanistic work that I do, they show up and they communicate with me about messages that are coming through. So I'm not even allowed to kill them anymore per spirit unless I'm in grave danger. And I just went through a big spiritual warfare recently, and as I was going through it, I will not exaggerate, a spider bit me. I'm gonna see if I can show you. My hand is wet, but let's see if I can show you. This is our little tag they give us on our arm, which opens the door and says the princess, I don't know if you guys can see it, princess senses. Anyway, right here on my arm, right there, is a spider bite. Now that happened, that spider bite, spider's still crawling around, that spider bite happened about a week before I was dealing with some nasty energy, and I didn't even know it happened. I noticed after it happened, because one of the things that's, I've been bit by a spider twice. I have another video here called Shiva Shakti. I don't want to show you the spider the whole time. Excuse me, I can't even talk. Shiva, Shakti, and spider bites, where I was bit by a black widow. I'm not exaggerating, on my forehead. And it's still dark. The marks are still there. You can see it in the video. And I talk about the lessons that I was learning and the transmutation that was happening. Anyway, that was a particularly toxic situation. The spider bite was much bigger. It lasted much longer. This was small. This was simple. I didn't see when it bit me, but when I investigated, the two fangs were there, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And for the situation that I was in, it made perfect sense that that was happening. They were transmuting energy, and what I will tell you guys, I can't make this stuff up. The demonic entity that I was in battle with, as it was dissipating and the battle was coming to a head, and I was really having to deal with literal demons manifesting, the inhabited body of the person, the walking entity said to me specifically, y'all, this is what I mean by Eric Jerome Dickey and Tyler Perry. I can't even believe this is my life sometimes. They said, you can't run from all the spiders. Right before the shenanigans were afoot, she sent me a picture of a spider in the bathroom that had presented itself. The spider wasn't there to necessarily harm her. It was there to inform me, and that's why I made my peace with spider energy, because as soon as she sent me the picture, I was like, game on. I already knew the game was on. I had a lot of messages, a lot of confirmations, even from people that she was connected to, that were transmuting and channeling spiritual messages to me. Even that person was. There were things that person did in that very day that were direct correlations to what was at play. But I understood it because I had the spider bite. What I didn't do, and this is what you never do, guys, I didn't show my hand.